Slippery clues. The curious case of the banana bandit. Meet Detective Frank Slip, a trench coat wearing, slightly clumsy gumshoe with a very unique approach to solving crimes. Frank has a particular talent. Wherever there's mischief afoot, there's usually a trail of banana peels leading him straight to the culprit. His colleagues say, "You can smell a crime, or a potassium deficiency." He just grins and replies, "A man's gotta follow the peel when duty calls." Frank is enjoying his usual breakfast, black coffee and a banana, when the chief bursts into his office. "Frank, we got a real doozy on our hands. The city's most beloved art exhibit has been stolen." "Gone, poof," the chief says, waving his arms like an inflatable tube man. Frank calmly peels his banana, takes a bite, and grins. Did the thief leave anything behind? That's the weird part, just banana peels. Everywhere. You think it's connected to those other cases? The banana bandit strikes again. Frank leans back in his chair and tips his fedora. "I've been chasing this slippery devil for years. Looks like today's the day I peel back the truth." At the museum, Frank surveys the chaos. Priceless paintings are missing. Sculptures? Gone. Security guards sit on the floor, rubbing their heads after a series of unfortunate slips. Everywhere Frank steps, squish, there's a banana peel underfoot. One guard moans, "The thief was too fast. Slipped right past us." Literally. Frank nods, crouching over a peel with the seriousness of a crime scene analyst. Classic banana bandit. Slick, fast, always leaves a mess behind. He pulls a magnifying glass from his coat pocket, inspecting the peels like a jeweler appraising a diamond. Ecuadorian, organic. He's upgrading, Frank mutters, narrowing his eyes. The guard stares. "You can tell that from a banana peel?" Frank flashes a grin. "When you've been in this business as long as I have, kid, you learn a few things." Frank follows the trail of banana peels out the museum doors and down the street. Every few feet, another peel lies abandoned, like a taunt. "I know your game, Bandit," Frank mutters to himself, adjusting his trench coat. "You think I'll slip up before I catch you? But I've trained for this." The trail leads him into a park, through a children's playground, where three kids are having an impromptu banana peel fight, and finally to a suspicious alleyway. At the alley's entrance, a banana peel pyramid. Frank adjusts his fedora with a knowing smirk. "You clever devil, trying to slow me down with a banana barricade, huh?" He gingerly steps over it, and promptly slips anyway, landing with a cartoonish thud. Lying flat on his back, he stares at the sky. "I walked right into that one." Undeterred, Frank pushes forward. The trail grows fresher, a sure sign he's getting close. Suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, he spots a shadowy figure sprinting through the alley, carrying what looks like a stolen painting rolled up under one arm. In the other hand, a banana. "It's him," Frank yells, giving chase. The banana bandit looks over his shoulder, smirks, and tosses the banana behind him. Whoosh! The peel lands directly in Frank's path. "Oh no you don't." Frank expertly hops over the peel, only to land on another peel hidden right beneath it. Bam! Down he goes, sliding into a stack of trash cans with a resounding crash. The bandit laughs and takes off down the street, scattering more peels behind him like confetti. After dusting himself off, Frank follows the trail to a smoothie shop. Inside, he finds half-eaten bananas scattered across the counter and a suspiciously large blender filled to the brim with empty peels. Frank narrows his eyes. "He's been here," the shopkeeper shrugs. "Yeah, some guy ran in, made a banana smoothie, and dashed off. Didn't pay either." Frank smirks. Classic, but there's only one place in town where the bandit would lie low after a smoothie job. The trail leads Frank to a seedy, run-down warehouse on the edge of town. He kicks open the door and finds himself staring at mountains of bananas. In the center of the room stands the banana bandit, holding a stolen painting in one hand and a banana in the other, grinning like a mischievous monkey. "So, we finally meet," Frank says, cracking his knuckles. You've been a slippery one, Bandit. But this ends now. The bandit chuckles and pulls another banana from his jacket. Catch me if you can, detective. He peels the banana and tosses the peel at Frank's feet. Frank steps on it, intentionally. Not this time, pal. He slides forward like a figure skater on ice, arms flailing but controlled. I've mastered your moves. The bandit's eyes widen as Frank glides straight toward him, grabs the painting from his hand mid-slide, and, with one final twirl, yanks the bandit's jacket, sending all his bananas flying into the air. The bandit slips on his own peels, landing flat on his back with a loud splat. Frank dusts off his coat and grins. Looks like you've slipped up for the last time. Back at the precinct, the chief congratulates Frank. Great work, Slip. The banana bandit is finally behind bars. Frank beams with pride as he watches officers catalog the bandit's stash of stolen artwork and thousands of confiscated bananas. One officer offers Frank a banana as a token of appreciation. He takes it with a smile, carefully peels it, and slips the peel into an evidence bag. Another case closed, Frank says, biting into the banana. You know what they say, when life gives you bananas. The chief rolls his eyes. Don't say it, Slip. Frank grins. You follow the peel.